welcome to another video of Love in the Mist. Today I'm going to talk about Great Wall of China that I have learned from my social page. And yeah, the Great Wall of China is the collective name of a series of fortification systems generally built across the historical northern borders of China to protect and consolidate territories of China states and empires against various nomadic groups of the steppe and their polities. Several walls were being built from as early as the 17th century BC by ancient Chinese states. Selective scratches were later joined together by Qin Shi Huang from 220 to 206 BC. The first emperor of China, little of the Qin Wall remains. Later on, many successive dynasties have built and maintained multiple stretches of border walls. The most well-known sections of the wall were built by the Ming Dynasty from 1000 from 1368 to 1644. And apart from defense, other purposes of the Great Wall have included border controls, allowing the imposition of duties on goods transported along the Silk Road, regulation or encouragement of trade, and the control of immigration and the immigrations. Furthermore, the defensive characteristics of the Great Wall were enhanced by the construction of watchtowers through barracks, garrison stations, signaling capabilities through the means of smoke or fire, and the fact that the path of the Great Wall also served as a transportation corridor. The frontier walls built by different dynasties have multiple courses, and collectively they stretch from Liaodong in the east to Lob Lake in the west, from the present-day Sino-Russian border in the north to Tao River or Tao He in the south, along an arc that roughly delineates the edge of the Mongolian steppe. A comprehensive archaeological survey using advanced technologies has concluded that the walls built by the Ming Dynasty measure 8,850 kilometers. This is made up of 6,259 kilometer sections of actual wall and 359 kilometers of trenches and 2,232 kilometers of natural defensive barriers such as hills and rivers. Another archaeological survey found that the entire wall with all of its branches measures out to be 21,196 kilometers. Today, the defensive system of the Great Wall is generally recognized as one of the most impressive architectural feats in history. Talking about the early walls, the Chinese were already familiar with the techniques of wall building by the time of the spring and autumn period between the 8th and 5th centuries BC. During the time and subsequent Warring States period, the states of Qin Wei, Zhao, Qi, Hanyan, and Zhongshan all constructed extensive fortifications to defend their own borders, built to withstand the attack of small arms such as swords and spears. These walls were made mostly of stone or by stamping earth and gravel between board frames. And King Zheng of Qin conquered the last of his opponents and unified China as the first emperor of the Qin dynasty, or Qin Shi Huang, in 221 BC, intending to impose centralized rule and prevent the resurgence of feudal lords. He orders the destruction of the sections of the wall that divided his empire among the former states. To position the empire against the Xingnu people from the north. However, he ordered the building of new walls to connect the remaining fortifications along the empire's northern frontier. Build and move on was a central guiding principle in constructing the wall, implying that the Chinese were not erecting a permanent fixed border. Transporting the large quantity of materials required for construction was difficult, so builders always try to use local resources. Stones from the mountains were used over mountain ranges, and while rain earth was used for construction in the plains. There are no surviving historical records indicating the exact length and course of the Qin walls. Most of the Asian walls have eroded away over the centuries, and few sections remain today. The human cost of the construction is unknown, but it has been estimated by some authors that hundreds of thousands, if not up to a million, workers died building in the Qin Wall. Later, the Han, the Northern Dynasty, and the Sui all rebuilt for the expanded sections of the Great Wall at great cost to defend themselves against northern invaders. The Tang and Song dynasties did not undertake any significant effort in the region. Non-Han dynasty also built their borders walls. The Xinpei ruled from northern Wei, and the Qintan ruled Liao, and Joseon Qin and the Tangut established western Xia, who ruled vast territories over the northern China throughout centuries. All constructed defensive walls, but those were located much to the north of the other Great Walls as we know it within China's province of Inner Mongolia and in Mongolia itself. Yeah, so this is all about the Great Wall of China and their history. Well, thanks for watching, and I see you in the next video. Bye.